Good morning, everybody. Welcome to High Altitude Yoga's Good Morning Flow. Just a quick note, if you guys ever need to see anything or want a replay of this, hit me up on YouTube, go subscribe, make a comment, let me know what it is that you are craving for your body, for your mind, and I am happy to get some short or long videos up there for you. Speaking of, I'm going to go ahead and come down onto my mat today. We're going to start lying down on our mats this morning and do a little bit of stretching before we move and build some heat. And then if you'd like to join me, I'm going to leave a very brief amount of time at the end of class to do a quick journal exercise. I try to do my journal every morning, and I thought, boy, it'd be kind of fun to share a little bit of that time with you guys just so you can see how I do it. I use what's called the 5-minute journal. And I can put a link for some of these things. I know I use different tools in my class, so this is one of them. And it literally takes less than 5 minutes to do this. So if you are a busy bee like me and not into extensive journaling, this is just a really great positive way to start your day. So I will leave a little bit of time if you want to join me. You can even just do it on a slip of paper. And it's also something that I get my kids involved with. And my twins are 4. So there's never too early to start your day off with a little gratitude. On that note, let's go ahead and get started. If you guys want to run and grab yourselves a quick strap or makeshift strap, a bath towel, sometimes even a hand towel works really well for this. Or even if you just have like a sweater. I like sweaters because they have sleeves on them. So they make last minute straps really well. They make very good last minute straps. All right, so let's go ahead and come down onto our mats. We're going to roll all the way back and right away go ahead and hug the knees in and make some small circles on the back. Good. Take one more big breath right here. Okay, feel your shoulders softening down into the ground. Switch directions. Allow the sides of your neck to unwind. And then pause right at center. Keep the right knee and extend the left leg flat onto your mat. Dig your heel into the ground like you're pushing through mud. Take an inhale breath here, and as you exhale, pull the knee around your rib cage. Flex your left foot, circle your right ankle. Take a big full breath here, giving yourself space to breathe with the lower belly and the upper chest. Big exhale through the mouth. Good. Extend the right leg up, flex the foot. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, draw the belly right down towards your mat. Okay, and I just want you to hold it here for a minute. We're not going to quite do these strong abdominal exercises like a lot of times we do at the beginning of class, but I want you to feel the stretch in the back of your leg without you even holding on to anything. We're going to come back to this stretch at the end of class with our strap. Take a little bend in the knee and then grab behind the hamstring, and I want you to push into your hands with your leg. And then back off a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, push. One more time. Inhale here. Scoop the belly. Exhale, push, 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 push. And then rebend the knee. Maybe grab a hold of the toe. And as you inhale, a little straightening of the leg. Pull the knee back towards your belly. Maybe maintaining that bend. Okay, not a big, super strong stretch. We're not forcing the leg to be straight here. We're just getting a little further down the leg. And then release. Okay, from here, extend the leg back up. Now, so we're going to do those abs that we just said that we weren't going to do just yet. Okay, recommit to flexing that bottom leg. Scoop the belly, interlace the hands, release the index fingers. Soften the shoulders. Inhale breath here. As you exhale, pull the shoulders off your mat. Keep your chin high. Give me 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3 more for good luck. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release. Knee comes in. Shake the ankle out once more, and then draw the other leg up. Give yourself a big hug. Extend the right leg flat onto your mat. Dig the heel through the mud. Feel that deep stretch through the hip flexor. Big inhale, big exhale, pull the leg around the rib cage, circle the ankle out. Good. One more breath. Go ahead and switch directions with the ankle. Again, soften the shoulders, soften the jaw. And then release. Extend the left leg up, flex the foot, and just notice. As you do that, draw the belly in. So a lot of times the lower back kind of wants to come up in this position. We're compensating, right? So something on my body is tight that's making my back pop. Chances are there might be something on your body as well, especially first thing in the morning. Draw the belly in, take a bend in the knee. That's going to help. Okay, one more breath right here. Notice the stretch without even holding on to anything potentially. And then bend the knee a little deeper, grab behind the hamstring. Inhale, breath, scoop the belly. Exhale, push the leg into the hand. 3, 2, 1. Soften, inhale, breath. Exhale, scoop the belly, push into the hand. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Inhale, breath. Exhale, push, push, push. And soften. Maybe grab a hold of the toe. If not, behind the hamstring works. Knee in toward the chest. Inhale, breath. Recommit that bottom leg. Exhale, little bit of a straightening. Okay, I'm not doing too much. If this is even too much with the knee bent, pop that bottom, the opposite foot on the ground right here. Again, no need to overcommit your body to anything first thing in the morning. Okay. Good. Soft shoulders. Release. Straighten the leg out. Extend the bottom leg flat. Dig the heel into the mud. Scoop the belly. Interlace the hands. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Let's do 8. Here's 8. Good. Chin up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that last one. Hold, 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 hold. And release. Hug the knees in. Big butterfly circles with the legs. Good. From here, feet to tabletop, flex the ankles, scoop the belly. Good. Now soften the ankles, flex, soften, flex. Good. Now just let your feet kind of hang right here. Tap the right foot on the ground. Back up. Tap the left foot. Back up. Okay, we're going to do this for about 20 seconds right here. Really starting to warm up the body. Okay. Recruiting all of these abdominal muscles, the back muscles. Okay, hopefully not the neck and the jaw muscles. We still want to keep those nice and supple. Okay, they're not invited to this party just yet. Hip flexors are starting to feel a little bit of heat. Maybe even the quads. Depends on kind of what you did yesterday, right? Okay, give me about 5 more seconds right here. And so the idea here is to turn the muscles on without too much movement. And just say, hey, we're about to do some things. We want you to be ready. 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hug the knees in. Rock and roll up and down your spine. And as you do so, cross the ankles. Get a nice big swing going all the way up and through tabletop position. Good. Tuck the toes under. Give me just a couple cat-cows. Inhale, breath. Belly's going to draw up here. We're going to lift the chest. And then as you exhale, scoop and round. Good. Inhale, breath. And exhale, breath. One more time. Inhale, breath right here. And exhale, breath. Good. Come on back to center. Step the right foot all the way through. Find a low runner's lunge. And take a minute here just to bounce back and forth between a lunge and half splits. Okay, so the hamstrings are already a little bit awake. Hip flexors have been activated and stretched. Okay. And we're checking in with our body. So we're using just some freestyle movement to see where we're at today. Okay, if this is still a little bit too much for the upper back, if you feel like you're really rounding right here, grab your block, grab your prop, and do the same thing. Good. Take one more round through half splits. One more round into runner's lunge, and then stay in your runner's lunge. You can keep this prop right here if that works for you. Knee on or off the ground. That is entirely up to you right here. So do what works. Push through the heel if we're knee off, straight in, and take an inhale breath. Pull the right hip back, reach the right arm high. Take a little twist. Okay, first twist for the back. Big inhale breath here. As you exhale, pull this bottom rib cage up and through a little bit more. And then all the way back down to center. Drop the back knee down. Take your prop with you if you're using it. And then we're going to spin over to the side. So as you spin, so that you're on the long edge of your mat, take this back foot, spin it behind you. Extend the opposite leg out. Prop all the way over to the left side. Inhale breath. Reach the right arm up and over. And then same thing. Pull the bottom rib cage through. Lengthen the tailbone. Big, long stretch. Good. Inhale back through center. Windmill the arms to the other side. And then all the way back around. Find a tabletop. Long lies on your mat. Untuck the toes this time. 2 more cat-cows. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, scoop and round. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, scoop and round. Good. Now stay here. Find that neutral tabletop. Extend the right hand forward, left leg back. Inhale, stretch it out nice and long. Exhale, crunch it in elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen it out. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen it out. Hold it, bend the back leg, reach back, grab a hold of the foot. Inhale, breath, kick up and back into the palm of your hand. Now, you don't have to take this option. You can always just hover hand and foot, especially if you can't reach for this back foot first thing this morning. Don't worry about it. We're really just turning on the core, working the balance, checking in with the mindset right now. Smile. Good. Inhale, lengthen back out, and exhale. Hand to the mat, bend the back leg. Okay, see it? And then we're going to do some tap up. So pull the belly in first, flex the foot, give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen it out, push into the toes, and then back to center. This time opposite hand out, so left hand out, right foot back. Inhale here, exhale, draw it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back together. Excuse me. Inhale, lengthen, bend the back leg, capture the foot. Inhale here. Exhale, kick up and back. Hold it. 3, 2, strong and steady. And 1, slowly release. Stretch it back out. Hand comes down. Rebend the back leg. Pull the belly in. 5 taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set it down. Stretch your right toes back. Push the heel. Push through the heel. Good. From here, back to center. Turn so that you're facing the back of your mat. Okay. And then step the left foot through. Find a runner's lunge. And then same thing here. If you brought your prop with you, feel free to use it. Placing it inside the leg. Bounce back and forth. Lunge. Half splits. So first thing in the morning, the body's going to feel obviously a little bit different than it does halfway through the day or even at the end of the day. You might find that you use a lot more props. You might find that we're not getting quite as deep into some things, that you feel a little bit stiff, or you might find that your body's a little more awake first thing in the morning. Okay, it's more willing to do some of these things. Take one more round back into half splits. One more round into runner's lunge, and then keeping that prop right there if you're using it, maybe even lengthening out this back leg, push through the heel, and then draw the outer left hip back a little bit. Take an inhale breath, reach the left arm high. Exhale breath. One more time, pull the rib cage up and through, a little more turning, a little more twist. And come all the way back down to center. As you do so, drop the right knee down, take your prop with you, and then as we turn toward the long edge of our mat once again, flip the right foot behind you, lengthen through the left foot, prop over to the right. Inhale, breath, sweep the left arm up and over, pull the bottom rib cage forward, and then draw the front hip bones up towards your rib cage. Good. As you inhale, come all the way up and over, stretching to the other side. Good. And then this time, spin so that you are facing the front of your mat once again. And we're going to take this into a plank position. So hands under the shoulders, step 1 foot at a time, all the way to the back of your mat. Lengthen the tailbone, push through the heels, and then draw the sternum forward. That's going to drop the hips a little bit. Scoop the belly, hold it here. Count of 10. So it's about, 3 to 5 full breaths, depending on how fast you're breathing right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lower the knees, lower the chest. Swing all the way through, lifting the chest off the ground. Untuck the toes, push the hips and toes into the mat, elbows back. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, look to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, look to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower your gaze down, maybe even forehead to the mat. Tuck the toes under. And then pushing strong and steady, lift the kneecaps, pull the belly in, push all the way up, top of a push-up. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, breath. Once again, lower the knees down, lower the chest down. This time, walk the hands a little bit further back towards your ribs. Untuck the toes. Push the hips down. Inhale, peel the chest off. Now keep pushing, 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 pushing until we can stack the joints, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and then float the thighs, upward facing dog. Okay, a little bit of a deeper stretch for the belly. If this doesn't work, take it back down to that cobra. Move the hands a little forward first. Good. On the next exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Start with a little bend in the knees. Lengthen out the right leg, bend the left. Switch sides. Take a couple more breaths right here. Belly scoops, underarms hollow out. Draw the triceps underneath. So triceps are spinning inward toward the midline of your body, so that the eyes of the elbows can spin toward the front of your mat. Good. Gazing forward. Okay, settle the feet down. Maybe even step the left foot towards center a little bit. Reach the right leg high. Big inhale, breath here. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Take a couple big circles with the hip. And then inhale back to a straight leg. As you exhale, step the right foot all the way through toward the right hand. Back heel spins, flat warrior 1. Take an inhale, breath, reach the arms all the way up right here. Good. As you exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Let the chest lift, let the shoulders roll back. Inhale, push through the outside back foot. And then as you exhale, start to melt forward a little bit, maybe even toward the inside of this front leg, okay? Nice and gentle here. This is a really good opportunity, if your shoulders aren't quite warm enough yet, to grab a strap between your hands and allow the strap to provide you more space right here. Belly scoop, shoulders soften out of the ears. Push through the left outer edge of your foot. Good. From here, release down. As you inhale, open up, windmill the arms, warrior 2. Shuffle the front foot over so it lines up with the arch of the back foot. Sink nice and deep. Push the front knee open. Inhale here, exhale here. Flip the front palm, reach forward. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. And then as you exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down to your mat and step right back to downward facing dog. Okay. Scoop the belly, push between the shoulder blades. Right foot steps a little towards center, extend the left leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hips, take a couple of circles right here. Inhale to a straight leg. Exhale, crunch it in, step it through, and spin the back foot flat, warrior 1. So you have about heel to heel alignment here, maybe a little wider if that feels comfortable. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink into the front lunge, and then root down through the outside edge of that back leg right there. Okay, take this front hip forward, left hip back, right hip forward. And then on the next exhale, interlace the hands opposite one. Inhale here. Again, opportunity to grab your strap if that works better for you, or your towel, whatever it is you're using. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, bow down inside the front leg. As you do so, continue to roll this front hip back a little bit. Good. Continue to activate, recruit those inner thigh muscles right here. Take one more big full breath. Soften the toes. And then slowly release. Again, placing that prop within reach. Windmill the arms open. Shuffle the front foot over, warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale here. Flip the front palm. Reach forward. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. On the next exhale breath, let the hands come down to your mat. And this time, step forward into a chair pose. So let the hips drop, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink a little lower, chest lifts, tailbone drops. Inhale, stand tall, little lean back. Exhale, interlace the hand, bring the hands to heart. Good, big breath in, big breath out. Drop the tailbone, roll the thighs back. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands up to shins, flat back, chest forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank position. Okay, so I'm going to take my planks off on the knees today. Feel free to stay in a regular plank. Inhale here, exhale, knees, chest, come through. Pick your poison, cobra or up dog. Inhale, breath, lift up, whichever position you're taking. And exhale to down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Right away, take the right leg high. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, crunch it in, knee to nose. Step through warrior one, back foot flat. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, interlace the hands, roll the right hip back. Inhale, stretch the chest. Exhale, bow down. On the next inhale, cartwheel the arms open, take it to warrior two. Sink deep, push the knee back. Flip the palm, reach forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Adding on, exhale, side angle. Elbow's going to drop down to this knee. Opposite arm reaches up. Couple breaths right here. Good, lengthen the tailbone. Maybe drop the right hand down inside or outside the foot. Props are great. Inhale, breath here. Exhale, reach the top arm overhead, bicep to ear. Gaze up towards your fingertips or maybe even down if that feels better for 3, 2, and 1. Cartwheel this top arm down, lift the back heel, take a twist, right hip back. Inhale, breath here, widen your stance a little bit. And then exhale, hands drop down. This time, step both feet forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. As you exhale, drop the hands and step the right foot back, coming into a low lunge on the left. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Clap the hands together. Tap the thumb to the nape of your neck. Pull the thighs inward. Look up, lean back. And exhale, release down. Take the hips back, half splits. We've been here before. Okay, hamstrings might be feeling a little bit warmer right here. Give me one full breath. Good. Inhale back through center. Hands plant. Untuck the back knee. Lift this front foot off the mat. Bring the heel in towards your belly for 3, 2, 1. Swing the left leg high. Down dog splits. Exhale, tap the knee in toward the nose. Spin the back foot flat, warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms up. Remember, grab that prop if you're using it. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, opposite grip. Front hip comes back. Inhale, roll the chest through. Exhale, bow down, humble warrior. Shoulders roll back. On the next inhale, release the arms, warrior two. Take it all the way up. Reach the arms out. Sink into the front lunge. Push the knee open. Flip the palm. Lean forward. Inhale, rock back, reverse warrior. As you exhale, elbow comes down to the knee, right arm reaches, side angle pose. Continue to root through the outside edge of the back foot. Tailbone lengthens towards your heel. Rib cage knits together. On the next exhale, maybe take this left hand down to your prop or inside or outside your foot. Inhale, breath, reach with the top arm. Exhale, bicep to ear, extend overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, breath. Cartwheel this top hand down. Lift the back heel, widen your stance. So front foot wiggles over, take the left arm high for a twist. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand comes down, rock forward, step to the top of your mat, toes together. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look up, belly in, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Little bend in the knees if you're taking it. Inhale, roll up, reach tall, lean back. And exhale, hands to heart. As you inhale, reach the hands all the way back up. And exhale, forward fold. You guys, it's so tempting to just take a big swig of my coffee right here. Inhale, look up halfway. And exhale, step the left foot back this time. Right away, come on down to the knee. Right foot comes over just a tad, so you're about hip distance apart with your stance. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then squeeze the inner thighs toward one another. Clap the hands, thumbs to the nape of the neck. Inhale, elbows pull up, back, lean back, look high. Feel that big hip flexor opening. And exhale, hands down, half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Good. Inhale, bright chest. Exhale, a little deeper into your fold, maintaining a little bend if you're taking it. One more inhale here. And then exhale, roll back into your runner's lunge. Plant the hands, and then tuck the back toes if they were untucked. Lengthen through the back leg. Push the hands into the ground. Pull the front heel up towards your belly for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, set it down. Everybody take a breath right here. Inhale here. Exhale, breath. All the knuckle mounds pressing into the mat. One more just like that. Scoop the belly. Hollow out the underarms. Exhale. Okay, let's do this. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, tap it in, knee to nose. Warrior 1, step through, back foot spins flat. Inhale, reach it up. Bring that prop with you if you're using it. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, chest rolls through. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. Exhale, sink, pull the knee open. Flip the palm on the next inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. Exhale through to side angle. Maybe right away coming down to your mat. Good. Roll the bottom rib cage up and through. Inhale here. Exhale, extend. Bicep to ear. Inhale, breath. Exhale, cartwheel down for a twist. Back heel lifts. Right arm comes high as the right hip pulls back. Inhale here. Good. Exhale. Drop the hand down. This time as you roll forward, keep the left leg off the mat. Take a quick standing splits. Left leg high into the air. Inhale, breath here. As you exhale, push the ground away with your hands, lift the chest, and then drop the top leg so it's about 90 degrees. So just about parallel with your mat right here. Grab a prop if you're using it. Water bottles work wonders right here. Place it underneath the left hand. Inhale here, chest high, sternum forward, belly in, top leg so strong. And then on the next exhale, I want you to twist toward the right. Okay, revolved half moon. Maybe extend your right arm up for 3, 2, and 1. Hands come down to the mat. Bend the knees, step the feet together. On the next inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Nice job. Look up, lean back. Exhale, hands to heart, center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right leg steps back for runner's lunge on the left. Drop down to the right knee. This time, untuck the toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, clap the hands together. Keep them high this time. Inner thighs are magnetized toward one another. Lean back. Keep the inner thighs so active. That's going to help with your balance here. Ungrip the front toes. And exhale, hands down, half splits. Good. Inhale, pull back to center. Tuck the back toes under. Lift the kneecap. Push the hands away. Front heel to belly for 3, 2, and 1. Down dog splits. Left leg high. Inhale here. Exhale, tap the knee to nose. Step through warrior 1. Inhale, grab your prop if you're using it. Reach the arms up. Exhale, interlace the hands. Chest rolls through on the inhale. Exhale, push through the back foot. Bow down. On the next inhale, open up the arms, wiggle the front foot over, warrior two, knee back. Flip and reach. On the next inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale to side angle. Maybe this time right away taking that front hand down. Top arm reaches up. Exhale overhead, bicep to ear. And then on the next exhale, rotate down for a twist. Wiggle the front foot over. Inhale, reach the left arm high. Push through the back heel. Exhale, hand comes down to mat. Again, right here, we're going to wiggle our weight forward, but keep the back leg lifted. So right leg to the air, standing splits, point the foot, spread the toes. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Good. Do inhale, look up, push the hands away, chest comes through. Flex the back foot and then drop it so that it's even with the hip. So knee, ankle, and hip all in one line. Again, grabbing a prop perhaps underneath that right hand. Take one more inhale, breath, chest comes forward. Roll the top inner thigh up, bring the left hand to your hip. And then on the next exhale, take a twist toward the left. Maybe reaching the left arm up with you for 3. Revolved half moon, 2, and 1. Hand comes to mat, knees bend, feet step together. On the next inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up, little lean back. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, left foot back. Right away, drop down to the knee. Untuck the toes this time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Clap the hands, keep them high. Inner thighs pull in toward one another, but we're still allowing a little more flexibility in the front hip flexor. So we're not so stringent about keeping everything in. You can relax a little bit into this stretch. So look up, lean back. Okay, try not to grip the mat with your toes too hard right here for 3. Soft shoulders, 2, and 1. Come on down. As you exhale, pull the hips back. Half splits, Ardha Hanumanasana. Right hip pulls back a little bit. Left hip can come forward. Inhale, bright chest. Exhale, deeper fold. One more breath. As you exhale, come back into your runner's lunge. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, lengthen the kneecap. Pull this front heel in towards your belly for 3, 2, and inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, plant the foot down. Everyone take a breath. Inhale here, scoop the belly. Exhale here, let the chest drop, but continue to engage the underarms, this whole area along the side of your rib cage. This can help support your shoulders, especially if you're one of those really bendy folks like myself. One more breath. Good. Okay, take an inhale breath. Let's reach that right leg up nice and high right here. Exhale, tap it in, knee to nose. Step through warrior 1. Okay, you don't need your prop with you this time. Take a big inhale breath right here. And then right away, exhale, open up to warrior 2. Good. Okay, flip the palm, reach forward, inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. Good, and then exhale into side angle pose. This time, if you're using a prop, just have it within reach. Okay, you can even use it right away for your side angle pose. Top arm high, bottom rib cage comes through. As you exhale, extend the top arm overhead, coming into side angle extended. Good. And then instead of going into twist, we're going to take the top arm, put it right onto our hip, grab that prop under the bottom hand. Okay, half moon pose. Try again not to death grip your mat with your front toes. When you're ready, rock your weight forward, pull the back leg off the mat, and float it. Okay, gazing down is going to be by far the easiest gaze. Couple pointers. Your front hip bones, pull them up towards your ribs. It's going to lengthen out your tailbone and smooth out the curve in your lower back. Now roll this top inner thigh up a little bit so toes kind of point up, kneecap kind of points up. Extend the top arm. Good. Belly scoops, chest lifts. And then maybe, if you're ready for it, float the bottom hand. Or maybe you're not ready for it. Okay, first thing in the morning. Good. For 3, 2,
And 1. Right away into standing split, so we're not ready to drop this top leg yet. Inhale here, exhale, fold a little deeper. And then inhale, lift the chest, let the bottom leg drop so it's parallel with your mat. Hip, knee, and ankle are all even right here, okay? Take the prop. If you're using one, place it underneath the left hand. Inhale, chest bright. Exhale, take a twist to the right this time. Revolved half moon. Maybe reach that right arm high for 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Hands come down. Take a big kick right here, and then step the legs together. Good. Bend the knees. Inhale, look up halfway right here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Good, and then exhale, melt all the way back down, belly to thighs, hands to mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, right foot back. Good. Okay, this time stay high off the back knee, right hand down, left arm high. Take a twist. Inhale here. Good. Exhale, hand comes down to the mat. Drop the right knee down. Walk your hands toward the long edge of your mat. So I'm going to turn around. You're not going to be able to see my face, but you can see what this back leg is doing a little better from this angle. So as I turn toward the long edge of my mat, just like we did at the beginning of class, I'm going to lengthen out through the front leg. Right hand just outside my right leg. Left arm sweeps up and overhead. Roll this bottom rib cage up and through for 3, 2, other side. Inhale here. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands over, coming into tabletop at the back of your mat. Okay, sit back, feet roll around, boat pose. Lean back, chest bright, belly in. Hold it here, or feet off the mat. Inhale, high bow, exhale, low bow. Inhale, breath. Exhale, breath. Inhale here. Exhale here. Give me 4 more. Always an option here to take this with the toes on the ground and just do little baby sit-ups. You can also reach one hand out front. Okay, and take little twists here. So you have options. 3, 2, last 1. Maybe you got a few extra in there. Okay, nice job. Sit up. Cross the ankles. Come back through into a tabletop position. Inhale. Chest pulls, belly drops. Exhale, scoop round, tuck the toes, and then lift the hips, downward facing dog. From here, take an inhale breath, extend the left leg up nice and high. Exhale, breath, crunch it through, step it through, warrior 1. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And exhale, open up to warrior 2. Now, I didn't say, hey, grab your prop and bring it to the back of your mat, but I'm saying it now. So if you need to, grab your prop. Warrior 2 is a nice way to get across your mat. Bring it to the front of your mat. Okay, open up the arms, pull this front knee out, flip the palm, inhale, lean back, reverse warrior. And then exhale to side angle pose. Top arm reaches. Maybe we have that prop already under the hand here. Push through the back foot, pull the hips up. Inhale here, exhale, extend your side angle. And then inhale, release the top arm, let the hand rest on your hip. Look down, grab your prop, half moon pose. Roll your weight forward, float the back leg off the mat. Take a minute to settle. Top leg is just as strong and engaged as the bottom leg. Toes up, knees up, hips in, rib cage together. Good. Smooth out the curve in your lower back. And then when you're ready, extend the top arm. Extending the top arm is one of the steps along the way of this pose. It does not have to be done right away. You can always leave it on the hip. Okay, and then if you're feeling pretty good right here, you want to challenge yourself. Okay, you saw me, I fall all the time. Give it a try, float the bottom hand. Whoa! See, I told you. See, if you think about it, it happens, right? Good. Okay, pulling the hips in towards your ribs are going to help here. Engage through the top leg. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Standing splits, hips drop, hands drop. Okay, right leg stays high. We want to keep it there. Inhale, breath here. And then exhale, chest lifts. Drop this top hip a little bit more and then flex the foot. Allow the knee, the hip, and the ankle to come into alignment. If you're using your prop, take it underneath the right hand. excuse me. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, take a twist to the left. Revolved half moon. Maybe that left arm reaches high. Give me 3, 2, 1. And hand down, standing splits. One more big kick. Good. Feet drop together. Little bend in the knees. Hands to shins, look up. Inhale, breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way to standing. Reach the arms high. Then exhale, right back down, belly to thighs. Inhale, look up. Exhale, breath. Step the left foot back, this time coming into a high runner's lunge, but with the hands on the ground, with the right foot forward. Take a twist, left hand down, right arm reaches high, big inhale, breath. So we're twisting in the opposite direction that we just did. So it should feel pretty nice with the body. Inhale here. And exhale, drop the hand down. So you're going to see once again what this pose that we did at the beginning of class looks like from the back with the legs. So we're going to drop the left knee down to the mat. Inhale, bright chest. And let's take a little half splits. I mean, why not? Drop the hips back. We're already here. Should feel really good. And then move back into your runner's lunge. So again, we're going to take this back leg. Walk the hands to the long edge of your mat, and as you do so, flip the back leg so the toes are also pointing toward the long edge of your mat, but on the other side. Lengthen out through this front leg. Good idea to grab your prop if you're using it, and then extend the top arm overhead, that right arm. Inhale, breath here. Pull the bottom ribs forward, and exhale, cartwheel over to the other side. Big inhale to open up through this side rib. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down, and you're going to come right into a tabletop position on the other side. Okay, this time, I want you to lower all the way down to the belly. Please lower all the way down to the belly. And we're going to take a couple of back strengthening exercises. So we did abs on one side, we're going to do back on the other side. And we're going to start with locust pose, hands back variation, so right towards your heads. Okay, you can tap your forehead to the mat, but we're going to pretty much go right into it. So toes down, hips down. As you inhale, push the toes and hips into the mat. Peel the chest off. It doesn't have to be high. What I would like you to do, though, is drop your gaze down. So a little tucking in of the chin. That's going to lengthen out the back of your neck so you don't feel like you're compressing your neck by looking up. Good. Maybe lift a little bit higher. Take 2 big breaths. Lower down, right ear to the mat. Relax. Second set. And this time, option to float the hands. So reach the hands back, palms down. Press the hips and toes. Inhale, peel the chest off. Look down. Maybe the hands are floating. They can stay on your mat. Maybe we're going to take the feet a little bit wider and let the feet come off the mat as well right here. So the glutes are going to engage, but don't let them bully your back into taking over this whole pose right here. Okay, back still needs to be working right here. Give me 2 big breaths. One more. Good. Lower down, look in the opposite direction. And come back to center. Final pose. So we've done a lot of gripping behind the back here. This is another good space to grab a hold of your strap, place it between the hands, or just simply interlace the fingers. That choice is up to you. Just depends on how your shoulders feel today. Okay. And then pressing toes down, hips down, inhale, peel the chest off, reach the hands back. Good. Maybe float the toes for 3, 2, look down, and 1, lower down. Good. Bend the knees. So instead of pushing right back to child's pose, bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs back and forth. And now hands under shoulders. Push up and back through to child's pose. So knees come wide, toes together, hips back, arms lengthen.
Good. From here, all the way up. Lower back down to the belly. And because we've done so much with the shoulders dropping forward, so internal rotation of the arms, we're going to do a little external rotation of the arms to counter that today. So moving the props out of the way, we're going to come into cactus arms. And I'm going to start on my right side so that I can look at you beautiful folks. Okay, so, but I'll show you real quickly with my left a couple of alignment cues. So before I go into this turn that I'm about to do, this little sort of twist, my arm is at 90 degrees. So wrist is lined up with my elbow, and my elbow is lined up with my shoulder. Okay, any other variation, and you may or may not feel too much or not enough intensity in this pose. So if you're not feeling like you're getting what you need, then come out and realign. Now, if at any point it's too much, I want you just to lengthen your arm straight out from you. You're going to get a great stretch right here. This is going to be more intense. So you pick the one, maybe start with straight arm and move into cactus, your choice. Okay, so again, I'm going to start on my right. I'm going to place my left hand up toward my chest, and I'm going to take a big inhale breath here, and then as I exhale, I'm going to roll my left hip, okay, the same one that my hand's by my ribs. I'm going to roll my left hip up and over so that I'm resting, maybe, there we go, so that I'm resting on my right side right here, see? And I'm just going to let my head drop down to the mat. Again, option to come back to your belly, straighten out the arm if this is too much with your cactus arm. And then maybe even like you guys, my top foot is not actually resting on the ground anywhere back here. My pecs, my shoulders are pretty tight. Been doing a lot of indoor cycling these days. And any of you Peloton riders out there, trainer riders, typers, okay, not like on a typewriter, although props to you if you still have one. That's amazing. Okay, but iPads, computers, texting, okay, all of that tends to kind of close in this area. So very similar to a lot of you guys, I'm really tight right here. So I can't actually stretch enough to comfortably set my top foot on the ground. But in probably a few more breaths, I might be able to right here. Okay. Now, if this is ever too intense, you can stand in a doorway and essentially do the same thing by placing the arm that you're stretching on the doorway and twisting your body away from your arm. So this is a good one to take into your office with you, or like if your kids, do swim lessons or gymnastics or whatever it is, you can take a little stretch break while they're doing their thing. Suppose you can do just about anywhere. Good. And then come on back through center. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. So, cactusing the left arm. Option to stretch it out right away if you went for that option on the other side. Place the right hand towards your rib cage, and then when you're ready, roll the right hip over the left. You can kind of see, I'm a little more open on this side. Take about 3 to 5 more breaths right here. Good, last breath. And inhale, come all the way back to center. So yummy. Okay. From here, we're going to push up nice and gently into a tabletop position. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but that was like the money pose today. That was amazing. Come all the way through to a seated position. Fix your mic. And
we're going to get the hips. So we did some nice shoulder work. We're going to do a little bit of hips. We're going to keep it short and sweet. I still want to give you a couple minutes to do the journal with me if you'd like. So I'm going to fold my right leg under. I'm going to bring my left leg on top. And we're going to come into what's called Gomukhasana, or cow face pose. So I find a lot of times that my knees don't want to line up. I actually rock forward to get my knees lined up and then sit back, and inevitably they're going to come undone. But we're looking for a knee alignment. If this pose is just not jamming with you today, you can come into stacked logs. Okay, we did this on Tuesday. Ankle to knee, knee to ankle, or any other variation. Okay, we're essentially trying to get into the hip. So if you prefer to take a pigeon pose, please take that one. If you'd like to take pigeon on your back or like a figure 4, you do you. There's another stretch at any point. Okay, I'm not going to be the yoga police and jump through the screen and say, you're not doing what we're doing. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and sit here for just a moment, let my hips kind of settle, create a little more space in my spine. Good, and since we did the front of the shoulders, we're going to do an eagle wrap to hit the space in between, so get the back capsule of the shoulder. So I'm going to take my left arm underneath my right arm and twist. If this isn't accessible to you, grab the shoulders. It's a good option right here. Inhale, push the elbows up and forward. And then exhale, flexing the toes, flaring them out. Take a little forward fold, push into the space between your shoulder blades and drop your chin for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, unwind, shake the legs out in front of you. Maybe take a little forward fold right here. Not for too long. And then right into the other side. Okay, so left leg under, right leg over. Whatever position it is that you're taking. Again, I need to rock forward a lot of times to get my knees to line up. That helps me. And then I sit back, flare the toes out, take a minute to settle. Good, and then let's move into the arm portion. So I'm going to take my my right arm under my left this time. And wrap the arms or grab the shoulders. So I'll show you the shoulder option this time. Inhale, breath here. Lengthen through the back of the neck. And then exhale, forward fold. Push into the space between the shoulder blades. Let the chin drop. Keep trying to root back through the hips. So try to get those sitting bones onto the ground for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, take it all the way up. And exhale, unwind. Shake the legs out. And then bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana bound angle or butterfly pose. Okay, bottom edges slip together, or glue together, I should say. Peel the tops apart like you're reading a book, and then draw the knees down. Inhale here, exhale, fold. One more breath. Maybe just one more. And then inhale, come all the way up. Good. So we're going to take a journal instead of in place of our Shavasana today. But when we move into the journal exercise, please feel free to take a Shavasana if you don't want to grab a slip of paper. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds or so to rummage around and find a slip of paper if you'd like to do the journal with us today. And when you come on back, we're going to do one more leg stretch. Now, we didn't do a whole lot of back bending today other than some of those lean backs. So if you're feeling like you want to wake up a little bit, feel free to take a back bend in lieu of this. I'm just really feeling it with the legs today, so we're going to go with this. I'm going to extend my right leg out. Again, grab that slip of paper if you're meeting us. You're going to meet us right here. Opposite leg folds in. And then I'm going to use my prop because I love props right here. Place it to the inside of the shin. I'm going to rest my right forearm on it. Inhale, breath, reach the left arm up and over. Finding a deep side body stretch right here. Maybe even cradling the head if that feels better. Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist toward that leg, and then bring the leg slightly forward. And just go ahead and fold over that. So remember we did that strap stretch, or the hamstring stretch at the beginning of class. You can kind of check in and see how your body's feeling by comparison. And then inhale back up and switch sides. Start with the leg out, right leg in, grab your prop, place it inside the left shin, elbow down, inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Maybe even cradle the head right here. Lean back a little bit to bring the ribs through and up. And then inhale back up. Twist toward this extended leg and then bring it forward a tad. Inhale here, exhale, reach. I forgot to show you guys. So one of the reasons I brought this strap is because a lot of times our hamstrings are tight. So this is a great opportunity right here to grab a strap around the bottom of your foot. And then if at any point these sitting stretches just aren't working for you, your body's like, I'm sort of done, you can always take some of these stretches straight onto your back. I love this option. If we were ending down in Shavasana today, here's where we would have taken it. But you are welcome to do that. Otherwise, you can use the strap to help you get into the stretch a little more. Okay, straps are your friend. Bath towels, like I said, work great. Go ahead and come on up, and we're going to do one more before we hit that journal. I promise it's coming. So because we have an extra minute, I am going to go ahead and do a back bend, but because we're going to be seated for our journal, we're going to take more of a seated back bend. We're going to take camel. If you have a prop, you can place it right between your legs and squeeze it. If you don't, just imagine that sensation. The idea here is to activate the inner thighs while you move into your back bend. Okay, camel pose. I like to tuck my toes in case you want to reach back for the heels. Okay, smooth out the curve in the lower back. Inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, maybe lean back. Maybe reach for the heels. When I say maybe lean back, it's mostly just supporting the back and leaning back as opposed to reaching for the heels right there. Okay, even if it's just a little lean back, take it, squeeze the thighs, maybe bottoms of the glutes engage right here a little more. For 3, drop the head back. 2, and 1. Supporting the back, come all the way up. That felt good. Glad we did that. And release. Arm side to side. All right, so let's get right into it today. Like I said, this is the 5-minute journal. I'm going to join you for 2 to 3 minutes of it and then give you the time to do a little bit more on your own. Feel free to just take a seated or lying down meditation if that works for you. I love taking a little time without guidance for Shavasana and journaling. So tune me out, turn me off whenever you're ready. And I'm going to guide you through what I normally do every morning. So this is, again, the 5-minute journal. Just using a piece of paper works. And I'm going to go ahead and read you our little quote of the day that I have and then allow you some time to answer these questions if you would like to join me in doing so. So the quote of our day today is, "Life is the most difficult exam. Many people fail because they try to copy others, not realizing that everyone has a different question paper." So feel free to kind of think about that, incorporate that into your journal if you'd like. And then every day we start out, I do this with my kids a lot of times, I am grateful for 3 things. So take a moment, think about it, maybe write that down. What are you grateful for? I'm going to write down a couple things. And I don't want you to overthink it. A lot of times, the first thing I write down is my cup of coffee. Not joking, because I am always grateful for that. So it can be something really, really simple. Okay. Again, take as much time as you need. I'm going to go ahead and read you the second one, which is what would make today great. And again, there are 3 things. A wonderful exercise to do with your kids. It also gives you a little insight as to just what would make them happy, and you'd be surprised how easy some of those things are for them, okay? So take a moment, what would make today great? And then when you're done with that, you're going to write a daily affirmation. It can be something as simple as, I am open-minded to opportunities, or I am strong. I am strong today. I am in love with my spouse. I am grateful for my children. Whatever that I am, it's just something that empowers you and really leads you into your day. So let's start with what would make today great. Good. Okay, and then once you finish that up, daily affirmation, I am. For me, that was probably the hardest one to do. Sometimes I just write something down that inspires me. Sometimes I find a really fun quote online, or I'll get a little email from someone that just really inspires me, and I'll write it right there. But again, try to pick something that works for you. Okay. And then you can always come back to this throughout the day and remember, oh, that's right, this morning I felt like I was really strong or really awake or feeling really energized. And come back to that. And even if you don't feel like it in the moment, sometimes we just kind of fake it till we make it. So it's good to have it written down somewhere so you can look back on it. Good. So I'm going to leave you right here. Take as much time as you need to. Again, it was I am grateful for, what would make today great, and daily affirmation, I am. Okay. Again, this is the 5-minute journal. Should take just under 5 minutes, usually for me. It does anyway. And it's just a really nice way to start my day. And it's also a really great way for me to share journaling with my kids because they're really simple questions and exercises that even a 4-year-old can do. So I can get that link up for you if it's something you're interested in getting. And as always, I thank you so much for practicing today. I hope everyone has a beautiful day. And thank you for taking this time for yourself. Namaste. Mwah.